The Secret Life of Vladimir Putin's Family. Russia's president, Vladimir Putin, is well known for possibly being the most hated politician of the 2020s. After leading Russia into a bloody war with their neighbors in Ukraine, he is one of the most known faces in the news as of lately. There is no doubt that Putin wants to be known as Russia's strong leader, but Vladimir Putin has always kept his personal life secret, especially when it comes to his family. Putin is also said to be the wealthiest individual in the world, but officially he actually has little wealth. It is highly likely, though, that his wealth is hidden among his family and close friends. Putin's family might be the key to his enormous fortune, and that's perhaps one of the reasons he is being so secretive. A US official has actually said regarding the recent sanctions, "We believe that many of Putin's assets are hidden with family members, and that's why we're targeting them." So who are they really? Let's take a look at the secret life of Putin's family. Putin's wife. We have to start with Mr. Putin's ex-wife, Lyudmila Putina, also known as Lyudmila Alexandrovna Ocheretnaya. She is 64 years old and was born in Kaliningrad, Russia on January 6, 1958. Vlad and Lyudmila met in Leningrad and married in 1983 when he was a KGB officer. At the time, she was a flight attendant for the Russian airline Aeroflot. The couple lived together for several years in East Germany, the infamous DDR, where Vladimir Putin worked for the KGB. The two were married for 30 years, and it was in this period Putin rose to the top of Russia's political system. After the fall of the Berlin Wall, the couple moved back to Russia, where Putin found work at the mayor's office of St. Petersburg. In this period, his wife Lyudmila taught German at Leningrad University. It is said that she later, in the 1990s, worked as the Moscow representative of the company Telecom Invest. While Putin was rising through the ranks, it is also said that the couple shared several vacations together in exclusive places, like Davos, Switzerland, and in the south of France, destinations known to be favored by wealthy Russians and the world's elites. After Vladimir's rise to real political power, Lyudmila maintained a low profile, and the couple became more secretive about their private life. In 2013, they divorced, and Vlad has said it was a joint decision. "We hardly see each other, each of us has our own life." His former wife, though, has stated that the divorce happened because he was, quote, completely drowned in work. And we believe you on that, Lyudmila. It is actually said from different sources that Lyudmila hated being Russia's first lady, and had to set aside her own ambitions for her husband's. After splitting up with Putin, Lyudmila later married Russian businessman Artur Ocheretny. Although it's not publicly known where Lyudmila and her husband live, the couple at least spends some of their time in the south of France, where they have built an expensive mansion, with money that is suspected to originate from Putin's inner circle, and possibly Vlad himself. Putin's Daughters. Moving on, let's have a look at Putin's daughters. From earlier interviews, Putin has revealed some information about his daughters. He said, "My daughters live in Russia and studied only in Russia. I am proud of them. They speak 3 foreign languages fluently. I never discuss my family with anyone." He also said, "Every person has a right for their fate. They live their own life and do it with dignity," he added. Vlad did not want to name his daughters, but it has come out through other sources, and documents related to the US sanctions has identified them as Maria Vorontsova, 36 years old, and Katarina Tikhonova, 35 years old. The eldest daughter, Maria Vorontsova, was born in 1985. She studied biology at St. Petersburg University and medicine at Moscow State University, and is now a successful academic and a businesswoman. Mrs. Vorontsova is listed as a researcher at the Endocrinology Research Center in Moscow. She is specializing in the endocrine system, and she actually co-wrote a book on stunted growth in children. She's also identified as the co-owner of a company planning to build a massive medical center. Maria Vorontsova is said to be married to a Dutch businessman named Jorrit Joost Fassen, who once worked at Russian state energy giant Gazprom. In 2010, a mysterious incident happened in Moscow where Maria's husband was attacked by the bodyguards of Russian Matvei Urin. The 7 bodyguards allegedly beat Mr. Fossen with baseball bats and smashed his car before they drove off. Mr. Uren was later jailed, possibly because of this incident. It is known that Maria and her husband were living in a penthouse apartment in the quiet Dutch village of Voorschoten as late as 2014. But the couple's neighbors became concerned about security, and in 2014, Dutch residents called for Maria Vorontsova to be expelled after Malaysia Airlines Flight 17 was shot down in Ukraine due to the conflict there. After this, they left, and later the couple were reported to be living in Moscow, but rumors say they have recently separated. The couple is also said to have a son together, born in 2012, but there is little available information about this. People who have spoken to Maria since the Ukraine invasion say she supports her father and that she's critical toward international reporting of the war in Ukraine. Her younger sister, Katarina Tikhanova, has been much more in the public eye. She is known publicly for her talents as a rock and roll dancer, and she actually appeared on live television where she and her partner came 5th in an international dancing event in 2013. Katarina married Kirill Shamalov, who is the son of one of President Putin's close friends. Their wedding was held at an exclusive ski resort near St. Petersburg, and it is said that the couple arrived on a sleigh drawn by 3 white horses. It is also said that Katarina's husband made a killing by marrying the president's daughter. The U.S. Treasury has stated that his fortunes drastically improved following the marriage. The pair have since split, but the causes are unknown. Following the invasion of Ukraine, 2 Russian activists were arrested for occupying a luxury villa in Biarritz said to be owned by Mr. Shamalov. Ms. Tikhanova is now in academia and business. She made a brief appearance on Russian state media in 2018 to talk about neurotechnology, and also at a business forum in 2021. Both of the daughters have been very secretive about their relationship to the president, and it is said that neither of Putin's daughters is spending a lot of time with their daddy Vlad. Sorry, we had to. But wait, that's not all. Because while Maria and Katarina are known to be Putin's daughters, there are plausible rumors about 1 or more additional children of Mr. Vladimir Putin. For example, an investigation led by a well-known Russian media outlet has linked Putin to a former cleaning lady called Svetlana Krivinogic, who now lives in an elite area of St. Petersburg and is worth at least $100 million. Quite a strange coincidence, to be honest. Her 17-year-old daughter, Eliza Krivinovic, bears a phenomenal resemblance to the Russian president, the investigation said. Eliza, who also goes by the name Luisa Rozova, could, up until lately, be seen on Instagram where she published photos about her lavish lifestyle. The Instagram account has later been deleted. Eliza is said to be seen not long ago in a Moscow nightclub where she celebrated her birthday and appeared as a DJ. The man who posted photos online and identified her as Putin's daughter later said that he had been banned from visiting this club again. The lover. It is difficult to know how many girlfriends and lovers Putin has had through the years, but he has been seen with several women other than his ex-wife. Putin's current girlfriend is Russian celebrity Alina Kabaeva, who is an ex-Olympic winner in rhythmic gymnastics, TV personality, and politician. Rumor has it Putin has 1 or more mystery children with Alina Kabaeva, and she has been reported to give birth both in 2015 and 2020. Grandchildren. Like we mentioned earlier, Mr. Putin also has grandchildren. He has mentioned them, but did not say how many he had or which of his daughters had them. Quote, "Regarding my grandchildren, one is already in nursery school. Please understand, I don't want them to grow up like some kind of royal princes. I want them to grow up like normal people," he said in 2017. Putin also stated that he was concerned that they would never be left alone if he revealed their names. So, where are Putin's family now? Vladimir Putin's whereabouts these days are a mystery, but what might be an even bigger mystery is the whereabouts of Putin's family. Some sources say Vladimir Putin's family is now sheltering inside a nuclear-proof bunker, but these are of course just speculations. It is likely that Putin's family is not gathered in one place, or in one single country for that matter. Putin's girlfriend, Alina Kabaeva, was supposedly seen in a villa in Switzerland in the beginning of March 2022, but Swiss authorities has later stated that she is not in the country, and there are reports that she has returned to Russia. It is also likely that most of Putin's family is hiding in Russia or Russian-allied countries, since they have now been targeted by Western sanctions. But it's difficult to find any more specific information about this. If you liked this video and want to learn more interesting facts, please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification to get our latest videos.